Hello, everyone. This is Shehbaz from the platform of VIFHE and with yet another podcast for the position holders and nationwide positions at VIFHE. So let's welcome today's guest, Mr. Ahmed Nadeem, who have secured a good top score with advanced taxation. And we have with Miss Saniya Asif. She is instructor at VIFHE for the advanced taxation and taxation course. So let's welcome both of you. Ma'am Sania, how are you?
I'm doing very well. What about you? How is the weather over there?
I am wonderful. Weather is so good. Thank you so much for asking. Hi, Ahmed. How are you? Please
I'm
introduce
good. I'm
yourself.
good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you two guys?
Uh, Perfectly fine. Thank you so much. So let's begin with today's podcast session. So, Ahmed, I have a very small question just as a beginning. So, how you managed to score this well for your advanced taxation course? Because, frankly speaking, as the statistics says, this is a tough course. So, how you managed to score really well? Like, how Miss Sania helped you to score this tremendous marks?
Well, um, as you have just mentioned, the statistics say that it is a very tough course. Actually, it's not exactly tough. What students, the main mistake that students make is it's huge. The syllabus is really diverse. So you have to manage the syllabus, all the chunks, in a way that you end up sparing at least 2 to 3 weeks left for the past papers at the end. And with Miss Sania, she was super helpful. uh, she taught the syllabus really well. Like she covered the entire syllabus in a very diverse portion. And of course, the revision sessions and grand game changers, actually, they were super helpful.
All right. Thank you so much for the kind words. Miss Sania, how about your side? How you plan students to have a great success?
Actually, whatever I plan, that is meant to be for all type of students. But as far as good students are concerned, who keep on like listening to their teachers and follow the same plan that teachers give. Obviously, I have to specifically talk about advanced taxation right now, but still, if students would follow whatever has been instructed by teacher, that is the only key to success. Only then you would be able to manage your time, you would be able to cover your syllabus on timely basis, and that's how you'll be able to do each and everything at a very smooth pace. That's the key thing that a student needs to listen.
Definitely, I agree with you. I second your opinion. So let's begin with the question answer session. So, Miss Sania, over to you for the questions.
Thank you. And Ahmed, first of all, I congratulate you on securing such brilliant marks. And well, I have got few questions for you, because I just really want you to ask something which is going to be beneficial for the remaining students who are going to appear in September exam. So first of all, just tell me, are you a full-time student or you are a working professional?
While I was sitting for my advanced taxation attempt, I was full-time student.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means now the status has changed. And by the way, you're affiliate now.
I am an affiliate now, yes.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
must be striving for,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
you must be like striving for jobs or
Yes,
internship.
yes, exactly.
Right. So how many papers did you attempt along with advanced taxation?
I appeared for advanced audit and assurance exam as well in June, and luckily I got positive result in both of the exams.
That's really great,
Wonderful.
because you actually had opted to appear for 2 comprehensive exams. Because
Yes,
when it comes to advanced taxation, the course is like really comprehensive, but
yeah,
then once you cram the concepts, it becomes easy for you to pass the paper. But with AAA, it's like totally opposite, because though the subject is short, but the paper expression is like very diverse. You really need to be very constructive. You really need to be very creative while you are attempting your exam. So that's an amazing thing.
Correct.
Thank you.
Now, a very important thing which I need to ask that how many hours did you use to allocate to your studies? And just tell me how many hours you used to study ATX in the starting days, as well as how many hours you used to give in the last 10 days before appearing in the exam.
Right. So initially, in first few weeks, my core focus was on covering the syllabus basically, and along with the revision sessions on the weekends, which you used to hold. They used to cover all the concepts with the past paper exam practice questions. So initially, till the first week of May, I set for exam in June. Till first week of May, my entire focus was on covering the syllabus. And last 2-3 weeks, I used to revise the entire course of ATX using the notes provided by VIFHE, as well as I used to do past paper exams from ACCA websites, as well as the Kaplan exam kits. Along with that, the revision sessions and game changer sessions were super important for exam techniques actually, because every year with the changing Finance Act, the questions become outdated. So we really need to keep us updated with the syllabus revision, especially for a student like me. When I gave my taxation exam back in 2023, I was under Finance Act 22. So a lot of things were changed when I sat for my ATX exam, especially in corporation tax. So we really need to keep us updated and practice exam questions as much as possible. So that's what I did.
I second with what you said that whenever you're going to take exam in June attempt, well, this is like important for all the students, whether they are going to appear for taxation, advanced taxation, that whensoever Finance Act changes, afterwards, the most recent attempt is the June attempt, and students find it a little bit hard because it is being tested with the new rules, right?
Right.
So you have like a limited content, as in a very limited content is available on the study hub and all. But even then, I must say that students have got this sort of misconception that it is hard to pass in June attempt just because the content is limited. That's not the case. That is basically giving you a hint that whatsoever is changed according to the Finance Act, that is basically a point where you can exactly play, because those changed points are most likely to be tested in your upcoming exam. So, well, your strategy has been like very good. And that's something which I actually wanted to ask you, that from where did you prepare yourself for exam purposes? And as you said that you used Kaplan, you used Study Hub and all. So did you use the notes provided by Virtual Institute for Higher Education? I mean,
Yes.
notes.
Yes. I completely relied on the notes provided by VIFHE, and they were completely summarized, covering the entire, all the segments of the syllabus. And till last date, I used those notes to revise the content of the syllabus. So they were super good. They were super helpful.
Right. So, just
I
tell
like to
me, as with advanced taxation exam, presentation techniques are very important. I mean, professional marks, 20 professional marks are awarded to those students whose presentation skills would appeal the examiner. So what is your presentation technique as it is being evaluated? So how did you use to write your answer? What has been your presentation style?
Right. So syllabus is just basically the 60% way to passing the exam. Rest of it is basically the exam technique, how you perform the exam. So first of all, my technique was starting with the 25 marks questions. I started my exam with part B of the exam. Then I came in, started with section A. because students will waste a lot of their time while doing 50 marks because they have this constant pressure on their mind that this is the one question where I can score the max, but that is not true at all, because they then miss out the basic marks, basic questions that have been asked in the section B. So first, I would like to recommend students is to start with the section B, then come to section A. And exam technique, basically, when you start practicing the exam kit, Kaplan kits, and if you write your exams like to the point, you don't have to, if the examiner has asked for five question for 5 marks, you don't have to write 10 or 12 lines over there to score 5. Basically, he's looking for the keywords. That's it. He's just looking for the keywords. You cover those keywords in 2-3 lines, you're going to get full marks. You covered those keywords in like entire paragraphs by writing 100 or 200 words, you're still going to get 5 marks. And that's where students make mistake and lose their time management strategies.
Yes,
That's a very good point.
Yes, that's a very important piece of advice, because usually what students do is that they complain that they hadn't been able to manage their time. But if they keep their focus, if they keep on like writing down the important points as what you have said, the key words, then of course they'll be able to secure well. And yes, one has to take a start with the easy questions first. And as what you do with section B, because it is like little comprehensive as compared to section A, that's really a good strategy. So just tell me that VIFHE had conducted numerous revision sessions at the end, right, of like 2 weeks before the real exam. So do you see any importance of such revision sessions, and did you take any of the revision sessions yourself?
Yes, I have attended all the game changers and revision sessions, and they are very helpful, especially continue your last question, actually, exam techniques. With exam techniques point of view, basically students are expected to have completed their syllabus when we are doing the game changing section of your sessions, basically. So the main exam techniques, how to write the answers, management of time, basically I have learned by attending those sessions conducted by Miss Saniya, actually. So they are really important. The syllabus, as I have already mentioned, syllabus is just 50 to 60% of your scoring portion. Rest of it, it's all about exam techniques, and all the exam techniques and revisions were covered in those sessions held at the end of the days right before exams. So I would definitely recommend all the students to attend these, take live sessions, take recordings, but do not let it just just waste, let it go in waste. Yeah.
By the way, let me add one point that this game changer webinars are absolutely free for all the students. So we have maintained with a lot of free playlists for the students who are not the part of the paid course. They can still watch our game changer webinars, and they can also participate in that, and they can also get a benefit when the time is very short and you are running out of the time. So this webinars are really helpful, as the Ahmed also endorsed about that. So it's completely free, and everyone can join in our game changer webinars, right?
Right. So that is basically a gift from VIFHE to each and everyone, so that they can benefit for appearing in their exam. And Ahmed, as what we as mentors believe in taking the mock exam. So did you take your mock exam?
Yes, I did appear for mock exam. Basically, students don't have to exactly test their syllabus. Basically, it's all about how to attend the exam. They have to focus on the time management, the exam techniques. You don't have to expect like 70 to 80% marks and just make sure, or just believe that whatever I'm getting in marks in the mock exams, I'm going to get the exact same marks in the final exams. Basically, mock exams are the practice exams. You just have to practice that stress management, those time management, that exam techniques. So with that attitude, I think everyone must perform the mock exam. And yes, I did. And they were really helpful.
You're right in this regard, because one of the reasons of not attempting the paper completely is not taking the mock exam. Because once you go through the mock exam, you must know how you have to take a start, how much time you need to give to the thinking process, how much time has to be allocated to the writing process. So that's how you actually really prepare yourself for appearing in the real exam. So yes, it is like very important. That is the message for each and every person who is like going to attempt their ACCA exams, whether it's advanced taxation or any other paper, that they really need to take mock exam. That's really helpful with respect to like passing their papers. And Emma, just tell me that how many questions you had practiced on ACCA portal or even on Excel. I mean, how many questions were done with a hands-on approach?
Basically, I used to open a Microsoft Word document and Excel sheet at same time, because that's how they are provided to you in the real exam. So basically, I did not use ACCA Study Hub for this purpose. I completely relied on Kaplan Exam Kit, and I used to read the questions from the PDF and then start writing the text portion on my Word document and the calculations on the Excel, and then you have to relate them. So that was my approach, because that what I was going to do in my real exam.
Yes, I completely agree with this fact, and I really want to reiterate on this fact. As with other exams where past exam attempts are very important for the sake of passing your exam, the case is very much opposite when it comes to taxation and advanced taxation, because old attempts are literally old attempts. They are outdated and they are no longer useful if you just go through them as it is, which is why we specifically pay stress on the fact, and I just keep on like saying the same thing in my sessions, that one has to go for the revision kits which are published from Kaplan, because they are containing the old attempts, but they are adapted according to the latest finance set. So you just really need to prepare yourself according to the latest thing, right? So any wrap-up lines for the institutes, or what do you need to say about ACCA qualification?
Right. About institute, I really want to congratulate you all. Basically, you are performing really well, and within a very short span, you have actually gathered a lot of students and actually captured a large share of online platform with the recorded lectures. And of course, you guys deserve it, because they are super helpful, and especially the management team. They are very they give you responses in a very short span. And of course, the teachers, they are super cooperative, and the VIFHE is doing really well. So I want to congratulate you all. And about ACCA, I think it is very flexible, and it has a very bright scope in future. People are talking about how robots are going to take over, but you cannot take over the human intelligence. You can never do that. So I think this commerce field, the ACCA is a great platform for all the students out there.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you so much for the kind words.
No problem.
Miss Saniya, do you have any other questions for Mr. Ahmed?
No, that's quite a lot. And I think Ahmed has answered brilliantly. And whatever the statements he has given, that is really a good piece of advice for each and every student who is listening to this podcast. So thank you so very much, Ahmed, for being a part of this session.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
for having
Mr.
me here.
Ahmed. And thank you so much, Ma'am Saniya, for giving your time and dedication. And once again, Ahmed, congratulations for a brilliant achievement and for your affiliation. We look forward to a lot of different students having a great and top positions at VIFHE, at the nationwide, like globally good positions. So congratulations to all of the 12 or 13 position holder students who have secured good position nationwide in June 2024 attempt. And thank you so much for your time and dedication. Let's wrap up. Have a great and a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.